Yo, what's going on, back on board, crew? So we're back with another one. Here's the boat. As you can see, I'm gonna try to redo some outfitting on it, change up the grab loops, rig the deck the way I normally do. And I got some little bit of outfitting issues I gotta fix with it. Like you see, all these went down. It had the bag cages. So I'm gonna redo that, see what I can get fixed on it, and just bring y'all along on the process and show y'all how we do it. But enough of that, back on board. Let's get it in the shop and start working on it. All right, what's going on, back on board, crew? So I decided to sand the thwarts down, sand them down, and put some stain on them, give them a little bit of that age look to it. I thought that looked pretty nice. But other than that, got the bow and stern rigged up with the new lines and everything. Only thing left to do now is to re-glue down some of this outfitting. And other than that, clip the bags in and should be ready to get on the water. I'll probably eventually fix the bag cages like how they're supposed to be, but really to get on the water, all I gotta do is just be able to clip the bags in and be able to lock them in here and up front. I can throw a dang cam strap on it so it can't bust out. But enough of that, back on board. Yo, what's going on, back on board, crew? Back with another one. This is gonna be the first paddle, the Esquif Detonator. Looking really forward to getting this boat in the water. Funny story, this is my second Esquif, and I got my first Esquif a year ago, almost the same exact date. So we're at Greenville Tech, throw in some B-roll, super low water, super low. I think it's like 4.5 feet right now. I'm just wanting to get here just to see how this boat floats, kind of feel it around, and then we're probably gonna take it to Tumbling Shoals to really try to surf it. Because I got this boat just to surf. But enough of that, let's go on ahead and get back in the water, back on board. All right, so my initial thoughts on this boat is, I heard a lot of people talking about on the internet, oh, it doesn't have any primary stability. It does have primary stability, for sure. It doesn't have a ton. It's got a ton of secondary stability. Secondary stability is really nice. But the other thing I noticed is this boat surfs amazingly. Like, it doesn't take much for it to catch a wave. Now, the only downside I've seen so far is it does not attain really well, kind of like the ledge. So those waves that are like lower water, kind of harder to get into, you may have to catch the wave coming down river versus trying to paddle back up into it, depending on how strong the eddy fence is. But enough of that, surf some more waves, and then we're gonna go to Tumbling Shoals and hit the play spot up there. All right, back on board.
Show of a love, because this is our purpose in life.
Yo, what's going on? Back on board. We're back here at Tumbling Shoals. Still same day, still paddling the Detonator. This is technically like a little parking place spot. People used to surf it a long time back in the day. The level is, I think, 5 to 12 feet or something like that for it to be runnable. So we're just barely under runnable. Let's see if we can do some surfing. All right, back on board. Woo. Yo, what's going on? Back on board, crew. We're back at the workshop. I'm going to hit you with my final thoughts of my initial impression on the Esquif Detonator. This boat is the best surfing boat I've ever paddled. Like, it surfs amazingly. Just like everybody online said, surf it forward, backwards, sideways. It doesn't matter. It's great for that. Another thing I like about the boat is it's kind of in between my ledge and the outrage. So it's not... The thing I find with the ledge is so short that it just makes it really slow. This boat still has a decent hull speed, so it attains decently, not nothing too crazy. And so I enjoy that about it. Another thing, like I mentioned before, it's got a ton of secondary stability. I really like that because the boat is like 27 inches wide, which is a lot more narrow than most modern day plastic boats. But still super stable. And I look forward to paddling this boat some more. And I'll go in and hit y'all this week's quote and get out of here. Take nothing for granted, no matter how small. Always be thankful. Back on board. You.